This season of independence, the entire month of November, is one that Barbadians, all of us, should be celebrating because it's extra special. We are celebrating independence in this month, but it's also the first year of our republic. So that makes it, more special, more exciting. And we are working towards ensuring that we have a month of November that is filled with activities for everyone. Families can participate, cultural events, a whole slew of things that we really, really want to encourage Barbadians to participate in. And even before I talk about the events, can I ask Barbadians, I hope to see all of you in your national colors. I think we just have about a week and a half to go. It's going really, really quickly. But just really, we want to show a lot of national pride. So encouraging the private sector, encouraging individuals and offices, have your Independence Days and let people, really express their love for Barbados and how far we've come and for this year. And again, as I said, because we're also celebrating the First Republic Day. One of the activities that I want to encourage people to come out to, and that happens on Saturday, November 19th at 2 p.m. and that's the tour of the Armory and the rum tasting. It's going to be facilitated by the Barbados Defence Force. It's entirely free to the public. Again, so bring your families and your kids. This is going to be a tour about the history as well. If those of you who participated or would have seen the media reports on the family picnic that we had, would have known that was an awesome time. And again, this tour and the rum tasting is one for the entire family, free of cost again. That we can bring everybody out. There are going to be a number of events for NIFCA, and certainly as a Minister of Culture, I want to highlight those events as well. And something that is exciting and a little bit novel that's happening. So on Saturday, again, Saturday, November 19th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., the NCF is actually going to be hosting a drive-in movie night. And that is going to be showcasing, of course, a number of artists who have put their work out there, award-winning short stories in terms of movies. And again, so this is again another family event, another event that's free to the public. And I'm hoping that we are getting the point across that this is something that we want everybody to feel that they can participate in. The events that the government is putting on are events, again, that we want to make sure that everybody has access to. So on Saturday, lots to do. Saturday, November 19th, 2 p.m., the tour of the National Armory rum tasting, and as well the NIFCA 2022 drive-in movie night. And that's going to be at the NCF headquarters at West Terrace, St. James, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then again, Saturday is not done. November 19th, lots to do. Very, very, very important Spirit of the Nation show. And that really is one of the signal events for independence. And this is the event where you have to come out and rally behind your communities, your parishes, and support the parish ambassadors as they demonstrate the spirit of the nation. I mean, if anybody has been to any one of these shows, we're always, every year, bowled over by the creativity and the hard work that these parish ambassadors are undertaking, and that whole spirit of nation building. So please come on out on Saturday, November 19th, 6 p.m., Cigarfield Sobers Complex, Wolde St. Michael, for the Spirit of the Nation show. And I'm not going to say who's going to be my favorite parish to win, who I'm backing, but I'm not going to say any of that, although I live somewhere right in the south, but somewhere around Christchurch. I'm being very bad. But yes, come join me as we celebrate the Spirit of the Nation with the Spirit of the Nation show. On Sunday, there will be the Humanitarian Awards ceremony. That's Sunday, November 20th at 10 a.m. at Kensington Oval. We are once again going to be awarding those persons who really went above and beyond in the context of the COVID pandemic, those persons who put their lives on the line at great risk to themselves because they were at the front line, of this fight. and we really want to honor them. This would be our second ceremony of the year, and those awardees, those persons who are eligible, would have received their invitations, but all of Barbados can join the government in celebrating and honoring these persons, as the awards will be streamed on television through the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation. We also have the continuation of the NIFCA Weekend of Theatre Drama, and that continues at the Daphne Josic Hackett Theatre on Sunday, November 20th at 6 p.m. Let me say this will be, I think, the final night on Sunday. I've been to some of those nights and it's awesome. I mean, we have so much talent in Barbados, and the expression of that talent in theatre is also part of how we celebrate in the context of independence. The themes that we see emerging from these artists really reflect some of the deep questions that we are asking, and even in the context of a republic, and how we move forward together. So please, can I ask all Barbadians, come out and support these artists. We will also be having NIFCA Music in the Square, and that continues as well. And that is every Friday. I'm going to be there this Friday, but this will continue as well right down to the end of November. We will have a Read Around Town, which is an exhibition. It's a story of Speightstown business houses. So again, not only celebrating in the city, but also as well in the north. So again, if you are in the northern parishes, please come and support that exhibition, which will look at the history of Speightstown. Also on Saturday, November 26th, we're actually going to be having a genealogy marketplace that is held by the Barbados National Archives. And again, in the context of, independence, where we're talking about our culture, who we are, where we came from, I think that this is perhaps so fitting and so apt. And in the context of being able to retrace our roots and tell our stories, we've been talking about as a government, particularly in the context of the Republic, that this is an opportunity for us as Barbadians to kind of reframe the narrative that we've been told about who we are and our stories of victories and triumphs and families. And so the genealogy market gives all of us, again, that opportunity to be able to reconnect, in new ways, and to trace our family histories. So that will take place at the National Archives in Black Rock, St. James, and it runs from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, November 26th. We have the ever popular, again on Saturday, November 26th, the NIFCA Dance, Rebirth of a Nation at Frank Collymore Hall. So I'm a NIFCA baby. I normally go to all the NIFCA events, and of course this one on dance is a favorite for many Barbadians, and that is going to be held at the Frank Collymore Hall Saturday, November 26th. And I do want to make a special call to all Barbadians for the National Independence Thanksgiving service. That's going to be held at the Garfield Sobers Sports Complex on Sunday, November 27th at 10 a.m. This national service is open to all. It is open to all. This is a moment where we will stop and celebrate and give thanks. Yeah, and it's very important that as we ask all Barbadians to be able to celebrate, but that we also do so in the context of being grateful, having a moment to be able, to give thanks, and we want Barbadians to be able to come out to the Garfield Sobers Complex from 10 a.m. on Sunday, November 27th, and then, of course, on the Wednesday, November 30th at 8 a.m. And I think most Barbadians are always tuned into their televisions. If you're actually not at Kensington or not lining or, some part of the road, our ceremonial parade and independence honors ceremony. And that's going to take place at Kensington Oval from 8 a.m. And again, this is something that we should all look forward to sharing in. I mean, I'm always amazed by, the professionalism and, just the colors and just the pomp and the pageantry of that day. It really, we celebrate for the entire month, but that day, that particular day, November 30th, is always extra special. So please watch on your televisions, come out to Kensington, line the streets, see the parade. Let's be really excited and happy in the context of that particular day on Wednesday, November 30th. And that's not all that's going to be happening on Wednesday, November 30th. Not at all. So later in the evening at 5 p.m., we'll be having the independent concert. And this year, we are introducing something that's a little bit different. You're actually going to be able to enjoy 3 different stages. So there'll be a stage in Hero Square, there'll be a stage in Independence Square, and there'll also be a stage in Golden Square as well. So lots for you to be able to come down into Bridgetown. Again, a family event that's open. We really want Barbadians to be able to come out, feel that spirit of independence, and also as well celebrate us moving into our first year as a republic. Barbados, I look forward to seeing you, all of you, in all of these different spaces and all these different events as we celebrate the month of November.